If you can lose your home over taxes, do you really own it? In 1984, a family moved to Texas looking for work. They didn't ask for handouts. They didn't ask for favors. They built a business that lasted 40 years. They bought a farm. They paid their taxes. They raised their family. They did everything right. And now they're being forced to sell. Not because they failed, not because they were reckless, but because property taxes and insurance have risen so high that keeping their home is no longer possible. This isn't just their story, it's happening all over America. Homeownership has always been the single greatest wealth builder in this country. It's how families move from surviving to stable to secure. But when taxes on a home never stop, even after the mortgage is paid off, ownership starts to feel conditional. The Constitution protects private property. The Fifth Amendment says it cannot be taken without just compensation. The 14th Amendment protects citizens from being deprived of property without due process of law. So lawmakers need to ask one simple question. If someone works their entire life to pay off their home, but rising taxes can still force them out, do they truly own it? Now let's be honest. There are organizations and industries deeply tied to current property tax structure. Some worry that eliminating or reforming property taxes would hurt the school districts. That concern deserves a serious conversation. But protecting school funding and protecting permanent homeownership should not be in conflict. We can fund education, we can fund infrastructure, we can fund first responders. The real question is whether taxing ownership year after year indefinitely is the way to do it. When powerful institutions depend on a system, change becomes difficult. But difficult does not mean impossible. And it certainly does not mean we stop asking the question, because this issue is bigger than any organization. It's bigger than any political action committee. It is about whether ownership in America is permanent or conditional. This isn't about refusing responsibility. It's about protecting permanence. It's about protecting the middle class. It's about protecting the American dream. Because when ownership becomes unstable, everything built on it becomes unstable too. And that should concern every homeowner, every realtor, every legislature, and every American. I'm Money Mike. Let me know your thoughts.